Here we have it at full blast. Right now it's 100 and we put it to 130, but it's taking a couple minutes and we're just testing it out. Right now it's been about 2 or 3 minutes and it's already 105, 106, and then the top one's 112. So if you guys can see, out of the box it turns on really quick. You plug it in, it's ready to go. All right, today we're gonna bring a towel warmer. Now this is a 3-step version of it, right? So it has 3 racks so you could hang your towels. Now this comes with simple instructions. Now the bottom one is going to be the actual module that you're going to see for the actual readout, all right, and the touchscreen and everything else to turn on. Now I like that they give you this part right here, and this is actually a perfect thing because it's going to give you a guide of where to drill the holes and how to tighten it up on the other end. All right, this is important if you're going to mount to the walls. They give you instructions step by step how to do this stuff. These automatically lock in place. If you guys can see that, they lock into the main module. You have to power it up. So today we're going to test it out, and we're also going to see how hot it gets. All right, so we're going to do a thermal test too. So let's put it to use and mount it up. This is critical. On the back it tells you down and the top says up. All right, just make sure you're aware that when you start screwing in. All right, we're going to start with the top one first, and of course there's screws in here. There's 4 screws that you have to do, Allen wrench included. You got to connect it prior to actually locking them in place. All right, they give you the Allen wrench and it's 4 little screws that you have to put on the top and in the bottom. All right, just make sure you lock these in place when you're doing them so this seals it in, waterproof, because it does get moisture in the bathrooms when you're setting these up. All right, the bottom ones already. I would suggest hand tie them first. All right, here's the final product. You guys can see, well built, all metallic. It's gonna heat up nice and strong. So we're gonna actually do a thermal test. I'm gonna turn it on to see how hot it gets, and we're gonna test it out to see if it keeps the towels warm too. So let's go ahead and do the test, and before we do that, make sure you power it up. All right, we just got the power button on, the flicker, and then we're gonna turn it on. All right, so we have power. Right now it's 120, and if you guys saw, it was a little hot right now. And you got your timer here. You can change your timer to whatever time you want, up to 12, I'm sorry. And it goes up to 12, and then on, it just stays on. All right, heat, we have 130, 140 to 100, 140 to 100. All right, so we're gonna leave it at 130. And then you have your off and on button. Very simple. So right now it's blinking. It's telling you that it's gonna actually start moving. And as soon as you start seeing it that it stops blinking, that's when it start activating. Turn it back on. It's gonna go for 120 degrees. We'll let it heat up and see how warm it gets. And we're also gonna bring a thermal camera. This one, we raised it up a little hotter to 130 right now, and you can see it nice and warm. It is getting warm right now, so you can see the temperature rising right now. That's at 70 right now, and if we go lower it down right there, that's about 80. All right, so temperature is getting a little hot in the bottom first, because that's pretty much where the power comes in, and the power consumption comes in here, of course. And we are, let's hang a towel to see. This is a basic towel that you can see it's kind of blue. All right, so we're gonna open this up a little bit harder. So see if we could get that nice weather effect right now. So this is the towel that we're gonna hang, and that's the towel that we're gonna do. We're gonna let it run for maybe a couple minutes and come back and see how it looks in the thermal camera. All right, it's been a couple minutes already, and you can see the towel that's hanging in there, that it's fairly warm. So let me show you guys how warm it is. Look at the inside of the towel. This is the inside of the towel. So it tells you, look, you can even see the lines. I'm gonna open it up so you guys can see the whole thing, how warm it is. So it kept it warm. You can see the spots that it's warm, and I can feel the touch. And if you guys can see it, this is nice and warm too. Overall, my recommendation is that if you want a 1 towel at a time or 3, you can do that. I just put 1 across the whole thing so you guys can see the actual towel, how hot it got, because it concentrated in every single level. So very simple, out of the box. I hope you guys enjoy this video.